Bay Aluminium is actually part of the Pacific Aluminium, which is a part of Rio Tinto. And it's based in northern Tasmania and has been producing aluminium for 60 years. GFC, the Australian exchange rate, high wages, costs, and all of those factors combined in the last 3 or 4 years to really put a lot of pressure on the aluminium business. So we had to restructure all of our costs. Bay Aluminium has 300 suppliers. So we were aware of what prices we could obtain for some items from China, and that was part of our understanding of, well, what's the lowest cost option for our business. But we were also very keen to try and maintain that link with businesses within our, I guess, our sphere of influence. So we took the decision to work with those businesses. So we put the best and brightest that we had in with their best and brightest, and really put the challenge to them and say, what would it take to be able to match the price that we could get from China? And it is really a very collaborative exercise. I mean, we had a yogurt maker providing advice to an engineering company on how they could weld things differently. Now that might sound really bizarre, but you get those sort of questions coming in and it really challenges what you've taken for granted. And I think it's that collaboration and innovation that comes from that forum that ultimately saw one of those suppliers match the price, and we were able to award a multi-million-dollar contract. The real benefit for the business community, and I think this is still being realised, is the sense that what was seen as insurmountable to now, well, actually you can do it differently and you can do it with innovation. And it wasn't about significant capital investment by those businesses. It was more around working differently and really challenging their processes, their own work practices in how they went about their work. We are really achieving what we believe world's best prices, but on our doorstep. We have a local supplier who is gaining this intimate knowledge around the manufacture of these components. So from an ongoing sustaining point of view and ongoing maintenance aspects, but even the development, they're on our doorstep. You know, it's literally a drive to them to say, okay, how do we do this? And the opportunity to interact to actually make it even better is so much greater. I think the challenge for businesses is really trying to tap into the knowledge of other sectors. I mean, what might be taken for granted in the food industry will be very foreign to the aluminium industry. But unless those two businesses talk, or their suppliers who provide support to them talk, those ideas just go unnoticed. And I think that's the other aspect is, go and have a look at what those neighbour of yours are doing. They might be in a totally different product, but there'll be something there that you can learn, and there'll probably be something you can teach.